Et moi, c'est Thierry Marechal du NPCC. And together, I have a team innovative with me, namely Vimy. She's our boss. And also we have Avishai, Diksha, and Varuna. So we form part of an InnovEd team. So we welcome you all to this webinar on InnovEd. Hello, I will be talking in English, French, and Creole at times. And it's normal if your mute or unmute button is not present, because since this is a webinar and we don't want everyone to speak at the same time, and we have disabled the mute and unmute button. But if you have any questions, you may use the question and answers found on the Zoom link. So InnovEd is organized by the National Productivity and Competitiveness Council in collaboration with the Ministry of Education, Tertiary Education, Science and Technology, and also the Mauritius Institute of Education. The program for today will have an address from our Executive Director of the MPCC, followed by the address from the Ministry of Education, Mr. Bigan. I will be doing the overview of InnovEd, the project itself. And afterwards, we'll have resource persons and presenting the topic on green productivity, Dr. Fullman from the Ministry of Environment, and followed by Mr. Rui from Ecosys Limited. And afterwards, a topic on healthy food will be presented by Mrs. Armogam and her colleague, Mrs. Bissou from the École Hôtelière Sir Gaëtan Duval. Then we'll have also a sharing of experience of an innovation club from Mr. Baksu of John Kennedy College. Then we have a session of question and answers. So without waiting further, let's hear the address from Mr. Ganga, our Executive Director. Can you hear the video, please?
No, Thierry.
I'm sorry for this. I think there's an issue, an audio issue with regards to the address from the director. Please bear with us. We will try to solve this issue. Abhishek is with me, and he will try to solve this issue.
Innovative solutions. Dear trainers, it gives me immense pleasure to welcome you to the training of facilitators for InnovEd2021.
Is it okay now?
Which is organized amid the disruptions caused by the pandemic.
Yes, now we can hear.
Facilitators will be crucial in guiding our participants on their journey of creativity and innovation. More so, the current edition is held on an entirely online basis. I take this opportunity to thank you all for your interest in the InnovEd project. We are pleased to note that in spite of the prevailing conditions at the level of schools, InnovEd2021 has attracted a participation of 68 schools and over 150 facilitators. The support, trust, and dedication of all facilitators over the years have been unconditional elements to bring the InnovEd project to newer heights. We have full appreciation of the efforts of facilitators to go the extra mile to help students with their projects. The setting up of innovation clubs at school level has been another important milestone to further develop an innovation culture among students. At the level of the NPCC, we have always encouraged participants to develop an interest and an understanding of emerging challenges and to come up with innovative solutions. We have, for the 2021 edition, identified 6 key topics under which your students will be called upon to innovate. The topics are: first, green productivity; second, healthy food; third, good health and well-being; fourth, poverty; fifth, life below water; and finally 6, coding and robotics. The importance for innovation and creativity in the education sector is today even more pronounced given the urgent need to tackle the daunting challenges caused by the pandemic. By providing our students with the right skills and tools, we will undoubtedly have a new generation of highly trained and equipped pool of people with the required foresight to come up with timely solutions to the challenges unfurling in the years to come. With over 11 editions, InnovEd has been an enriching experience to many teachers and students, as well as to the NPCC. We look forward that you all benefit from InnovEd 2021. We wish you best of luck with the training and your projects. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Ganga, for your address. So the InnovEd project would not have been possible without the collaboration of the Ministry of Education, Tertiary Education, Science and Technology. So let's hear the address now from Mr. Beacon.
Hello, everybody. It has always been a matter of pride and privilege for the Ministry of Education, Tertiary Education, Science and Technology to associate itself with organizations which foster the overall development of our young learners. The NPCC has been since more than 5 years a privileged partner in a very popular activity known as the InnovEd. We are again here with the edition 2021, for which I welcome you all on board. It is for you, young learners, a golden opportunity to explore the avenues of creativity, of innovation, and show the heights of perfection that you can reach in order to meet the challenges of a highly scientific and technological world awaiting us. I'm sure that this will also give you an opportunity to develop group dynamism, to work in close collaboration with your peers, definitely under the supervision of your educators who will be acting as facilitators, and to come up with new ideas and new projects that would add value to this activity. You will also be called upon to play an important role to inspire forthcoming students and participants to this edition. So I wish you all a fruitful experience and plenty of success in this endeavor. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Bigan, for your address. So for those who are new to the InnovEd project, let me tell you that the purpose is to instill creative and critical thinking among students. The objective is to develop a culture of creativity and innovation. Alors, le but, c'est dans l'avenir avoir des innovateurs mauriciens et pouvoir avoir des innovations que ce soit au niveau du service ou des produits. Et c'est bon de savoir que InnovEd avait débuté en 2005, okay, using the model of Snil Blixtörna from Sweden. And afterwards, in 2007, 2008, we had the collaboration of Connecticut Invention Convention to review the project and also to train teachers. I was among the lucky ones to have received a training from the Connecticut Invention Convention. And from there, we started the InnovEd project. In 2017, we opened 2 students of vocational training centers. And in 2019, there was a new concept from mind to market. And last year, we had to do it online. This year again, because of the pandemic, we are again doing the whole training of InnovEd online. So let me give you the overview of the InnovEd project. So first, you will have to set up the innovation club in your school. Then the next step, there will be an event called the Créaton. I will come on this later. And the third step is the recognition. Now, when you have formed or set up your innovation club, you will have to go through the design thinking process. So if you look just under the innovation club, you will see that there is a process from idea generation to prototyping. On the right-hand side, if you look at the diagram of the design thinking process, you will have 4 steps. The first one will be emphasize, define, ideate, prototype. The idea is to select or identify a problem from the topic. I will show you afterwards the topics. Then come up with a solution in the form of an innovation prototype. Afterwards, they will have a national assessment by subject matter experts, where 6 best projects per theme will be selected to be qualified for the Créaton. So Créaton, there will be coaching by subject matter experts, and afterwards they will refine the prototype, and afterwards they will give coaching also on how to enable students to prepare their elevator speech. And afterwards we'll have the recognition. So the topics for this year, we have 6 topics, namely green productivity, healthy food, good health and well-being, poverty, life below water, coding or robotics. We'll find more information on the platform, which I will just introduce afterwards. So I will show you exactly where to go to find more information about those topics. And also we have experts who will present you the topics today. So I have also included the calendar. So if ever you want to follow the presentation for other topics, for the 19th and on the 20th, you may also register for those topics. So we have also the themes. The first theme on interactive media can be in the form of a film, a game, learning, cultural heritage, exposure on historical sites, local games, songs, dances, performing arts, song, sketch, drama, dance, visual arts and craft, design, language, and publishing. So maybe for some of you, this is not very clear. Let me explain. Let's say you're trying to identify a problem with regards to the topic on healthy food. Okay, let's say that you have identified that there are too many youngsters consuming fast food. Now you want to tackle this problem using the design thinking. Then let's say I want to do a short film or an app. Then the film that I will use will be interactive media. So you will use interactive media, whether it is a short film, a game, or an app, to address the problem on the topic of fast food, that is healthy food, right? It can be also maybe for performing arts. Let's say someone might want to do a sketch or a slam on this topic, then he is free to select the performing arts as a theme, right? So there you have an idea of how you can, what themes that you can use, and also how to submit your projects. Now, regarding the subject matter experts for the national assessment, so there will be those experts actually will be jurors for the respective theme, and they will help to refine and also provide coaching on how those projects can be, let's say, be more marketable and more innovative. So they will provide coaching on those themes. We will also have a panel of jurors for the Créaton. They will be also 3 of them who will be doing the final assessment. And it is good to know that there will be some criteria on where those projects will be judged, namely originality of the idea, how far this is aesthetic, Practicability of the project. Is it marketable? What is the impact of the innovation? Scalability, clarity and simplicity of the project. Since this is a teamwork, because you will have to work in teams, maximum of 5 members, okay, per project. So it is important to have all team members involved in the project. And how far have the teams been able to follow the design thinking process? And they will be judged also on the project management. I will show you just after this slide what is the project management about. And also, it is important to set up the innovation club. And you should note that participants should score a pass mark of 50% to be eligible for the winning prize. So regarding the project management now, so each team should have a project portfolio. So what is a project portfolio? It will contain all information about the project from start to finish, including the design thinking process, innovation tools used, and any other information related to the project, supported with photos and text. So this can be put in a PowerPoint presentation, and this will have to be submitted online afterwards. We'll show you how. It is also important to have a project logbook. So the project logbook will include all discussions occurred in note form, in chronological order, right? With spreadsheet, Word document. So every time all members have met in the innovation club, those have to be noted in the project logbook. So this is regarding the project management. Now, it's good to know that we have created an platform on the following website address here. You should go on www.npcinnovation.org. So when you come on the homepage of this website, you will have the banner of InnovEd. You just have to click on the banner and you will come on the login screen. So if you're already a member or you already have an account on this site, you can use your existing username and password. As those who are new to this project, you will have to create an account. So when you create your account, you will have access now to all the information regarding the project. So it is very clear. If you look on the left-hand side, you will see that from phase 1 to phase 5, you will have to click on phase 1 to start, which is the first process of design thinking process, first step. And when you click on phase 1, you will get the training video for this phase. So everything is clear in the video, how you will go about, how you will proceed. And also, if you look under phase 1, you will see that there is also a quiz. So you may take the quiz and you will get, you have the possibility to have tokens regarding the quiz. So this is also present in each phases. And we have also included the deadline when you have to complete phase 1. So for phase 1, we have tentatively put it on the 20th of September. So you may have a look on the website for information. So you have also a section about topics and themes, okay, for the project. You may also click on the topics, for example, and on the right-hand side, you will have all the information about the topics and themes. So if you have missed out something, you may still go on the website and have a look. So this is regarding the online platform. Now, the first step now, you will have to create the innovation club. So what is the innovation club? It will act as a platform to promote innovative and creative culture within the school premises. It will be used to inspire young students to put in practice innovative and creative tools, as well as to have an entrepreneurial mindset. So benefits of having an innovation club: it will be a space where students and teachers might be present there to do their creative thinking, critical thinking, problem solving ability, and do all the brainstorming there. And afterwards, they might also, why not, create a WhatsApp group between the teachers or students, and provide updates regarding their project. So again, there you have resources on our InnovEd platform about the Innovation Club. So you may have a look on our website. So this is a model of the Innovation Club. So you don't have to do it exactly like this, but just to give you the main elements that form part of the Innovation Club, you can have, first of all, an innovation tree. As you can see, the innovation tree is simply there where you can generate, visualize, and analyze ideas to promote divergent thinking. You may have also an idea box, which encourages a maximum of submission of ideas on specific form proposed by the BCC. So there, the ideas might be on the solutions about a problem on a specific topic. So they just drop their ideas in the box. A planning board, okay, where you can have a planning board there about the time frame of the project, regarding deadlines or when you have to submit a project, etc. You may also have a digital corner connected by computers. Okay, well, you can do some online search there. If you have a computer or a laptop, that would be great. A scrap corner, you know, when you have to innovate and brainstorm, it's good to have a scrap corner when you can create and build prototypes afterwards. And a writable wall. Okay, don't go write on the walls directly because you might get into problem with the school, but you can buy a special paint from the paint supplier where this can be applied on the wall directly, and then they can be able to write on it for brainstorming purposes. So about the club management, good to have a record for the attendance. And also there will be events and activities. And well, you will have more information about those on our platform. So I won't go into detail about that. Regarding the seating arrangement, well, we have put there an illustration on how you can display the tables and chairs, but it is up to you again. But the main idea is here to have a way to dispose the table and chairs when students and their facilitators can brainstorm easily. So this is just a proposed model. You're not, so you may follow it, or else you may do it in your own way. Right. So when it comes to set up the Innovation Club, you have committee members involved and members. So the committee members will be the teachers, and the members, the students, and also the senior educator can be the president for the Innovation Club. And the Ministry of Education is proposing for to have activity periods to be used for their Innovation Club. So, okay. Right. Role of NPCC. So we will be the administrators for the InnovEd project, assist in setting up the innovation club. Here we will organize the national assessment, creato, and afterwards give recognition. So schools, you have to participate and set up the innovation club and involve in assessment of the innovation club at innovation club level. And so there you have all the roles regarding, this is a proposed timetable for the innovation club. This is a tentative. You may follow this, but you will see on the website, you will have all those information regarding each phase. So you may be able to follow this, or else you can also go on the website to have this information, right? Now, the second step will be creato. So what is the national assessment? It is the presentation of all school projects to subject matter experts for each theme. So there will be a selection of 6 best projects per team. So in total, we'll be having 36 projects will be qualified for the creaton, which will be the next step. So the creaton, after the online coaching with subject matter experts, to assist each team to further refine the prototypes, which subsequently can be developed into a product or service. So they will coach each team to make an elevator speech. What is an elevator speech? It is a way that each team will have to present their project and to convince the juror if this project is a success or it can be marketable. So they will have about 15 minutes to present to the panel of jurors their elevator speech. So this is how normally we did it last year. You see it in the photo where you have the jurors who are assessing the projects. Okay, so the process will be as follows regarding the creaton. So prototype will be presented in the form of a portfolio to the NPCC. Then the subject matter experts will give advice on marketability of project base on portfolio video. Then they will give assistance to refine prototypes into marketable product and services. Then the last step will be on recognition. So it's good to know that we'll have the cash prize for each theme, where the winner and the runner-up will have a cash prize. The winner will receive the cash prize of 20,000. This is for the team. And the runner-up, 10,000 rupees. It's good to know that all participants will have a certificate, whether it is the students or facilitators, they will have a certificate of participation and also a certificate of achievement for students and facilitators who have reached the creaton level. And of course, winners will receive a certificate and tokens for students regarding the online quiz. Also, there will be tokens provided for the students.